Welcome to the Village of the Hills, Texas. This is where I live. It's July 12th, 2011. We have a great place here. We pay about $1,500 a year for dues to the POA so they can enforce the rules. But they don't. This is a Tuesday. This is a day after when trash is supposed to be put away. This one's sitting out. It'll probably be here through the week. But yet our Realmanage representative does not give out violations. The POA doesn't require that she does. There's lots of violations. I'm going to be reporting violations, and I'm going to be recording litter. Seems to be getting lots of litter around here. I'm just going to leave the camera running for the whole thing so nobody can say that, you know, there's another one here. People will leave that out for a while. Again, it's a lovely place. We have deer. We have all sorts of great stuff. We have tennis and swimming, great weather, nice landscaping. Unless you want to dump the trash like that. And well, here's a great place here. This is a house that leaves their trash can out all day, all week, all the time, for years. Here's some victims of TPing. We have kids that go and randomly put toilet paper all over people's trees, and a mild form of vandalism, but vandalism nevertheless. Of course, the POA refuses to do anything about it. They are just a bunch of kids. That's there. Here's a bag of dog poop that I personally know has been sitting there for at least 2 months. At least 2 months. Big bag of dog poop, which is not uncommon actually here in the hills. People, they're nice enough to pick up their dog poop, but then they'll leave the dog poop in the bag on the road. Just do anything about that. Here's some people right here. These people leave their trash cans out all the time. Right there, like you're not supposed to. And I like to throw the trash in the gutter. There's a piece of trash on the road. Here's another one right there. One of the trees that's been there for a while. Here's something I'm not getting. Tampons. Excuse me, Kotex napkins sitting around. They're here, and they're also up here. I can't believe this. This is kind of what inspired me to do this. Here we go. There they are right there. Yeah, sanitary napkins. Sitting at the area there. There's also one there. I don't know what the deal is behind that. It sure isn't appealing. The trash bottle down there. And all this litter area. Yep, there's a bottle there. There's another bottle right there. Plastic bottles. But all over the place there. And they sit there until, I don't know, somebody comes and picks it up. I do. I pick up litter. Then I got kind of tired of doing it. I know if I see litter sitting in my front yard, it's not there for any more than about 20 seconds after I see it. Here's the $7,000 speed sign that they move around. It'll tell you by how much you're breaking the law. But it won't give you a ticket. It won't stop you and give you a ticket. It'll just give you some information by how bad you're being. As you can see, oh, here we go. Here's more litter, styrofoam cup, and a top to it. There's a pack of cigarettes, a few pack of cigarettes sitting outside this really nice looking house. But you know, the houses are nice. That's fine. But when you got to look at litter and almost getting hit by people talking on cell phones and driving illegally, and it takes a lot of the frosting off the cake, so to speak. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. Oh yeah, there's some more litter there. A little bit more there. This is coming up near the country club now, so that it's a little bit neater up here. There's this guy that leaves that motorcycle sitting out trying to, I don't know what that is, it's not really a motorcycle, it's a tricycle, a giant motor tricycle. Yeah, I say buy a car. Here's the country club. Again, very lovely, nice place. Golf course is closed today. It's a little bit quiet. Here's Club Estates. This is where all the very expensive houses are. But you know something? Not even this area can be a place that doesn't have violations. Oh, here it is up here. Here it is. 2 garbage cans sitting out. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 Club Estates. The Realmanage, which is, by the way, the McDonald's of community management companies. They're just going to give you something that looks like management, but really isn't. They have a representative here who refuses to take my email or my phone calls because I tend to point out that she doesn't do her job, and she's not real crazy about that. So she went and whiny cried to the POA, which is, by the way, up there, and cried about how she didn't like me, and I said mean things to her. So now this woman whose company I pay about $1,500 a year to not do their job, as good as I can perceive it, doesn't do her job. And nor does the POA enforce it. They do not enforce her. They protect her. She doesn't live here. Oh, look at this. Here's the Village of the Hills' own garbage can sitting out late. The Village of the Hills Park, and here's their garbage cans sitting out. They can't even put their garbage cans away. I don't know how long those will sit there. I'll come back and look at them tomorrow. Now we're going to come up on something that is very pervasive here in the hills, which is the art of I can't manage to park on the right side of the street. Yeah, that happens there, happens over there, and the constable refuses, even though it's against the Texas traffic code to do that, absolutely refuses to ticket people for this. They just won't do it. I was by here a little. Oh, here's some sort of beer can. Oh yeah, this is what we look at. Beer cans, Kotex, stuff like that. Here in the lovely Village of the Hills. Well, we're coming up to around here. Almost made the big circle. As you can see, it's very, very poorly enforced. And not only is it poorly enforced, they deny that it is. The POA says, we do our job. We do our job. Yeah, we give out tickets. And they don't. They don't. They cut people slack because they're their neighbors or they know them, or the POA representative from Realmanage just plain doesn't do her job. So, if you're thinking about moving to the Village of the Hills, it's a lovely place, but if you think you're going to be free of any white trash activity, that the POA is going to stop people or be effective in any way, shape, or form in keeping people from doing white trash activity and breaking the rules of the Village of the Hills, then you are sorely mistaken, because this here is what you're in for. Trash, and more trash here in the Village of the Hills.